Hey guys! Can you hear me? And can you see how on time I am with the stream? Amazing. So very punctual. This is what I got for trying to not take a TRC one. What's it called? This is a brand new setup. Fucking stupid as the desktop, Jesus Christ. At least with the laptop, I never had any issues with going the last possible minute. Just because everything was set up, but apparently I'm not familiar enough with the what's it called, the ability for my desktop to detect certain features of this OBS and screen share setup. Well, lesson learned. Anyway, I'm all rested. I didn't want to begin the stream feeling quite sleepy because I had like almost an entire pizza, and I'm not really saying anything important right now, so let's just continue with the story. I assume you guys can hear me loud and clear. Let me just check. Yeah, everything's on the same track, so I'll just assume that you guys can hear me. Alright, let us begin. Episode 2. Battle of the Bells, Ikebukuro Christmas. I also got some new songs ready. Thank you for mystery person, whoever prepared these, for letting me play this as a playlist. I totally didn't download these songs the last possible second too. I don't know why it's like it's Christmas season, but I just have not found time for it really at all. Yesterday I was right after my stream and finished. I was working on the final part of chapter 10 playthrough, and this morning I still no break because I was working on this chapter. And there's always one reason or another that I'm still working. I'm not unfortunately just becoming a potato and fusing with a red vegetable. I would like to do that. Music is a fair bit louder than you, by the way. Oh no! Sound bounce. God damn it. Alright, thank you. Okay, how's that? Thank you for pointing out the sound bounce. Usually it's a bit quieter, but for some reason the volume I hear from my screen capture versus the volume I hear from VLC, even if they're the same, they end up being different on streams. I need to be aware of that. Anyway, time to continue with a horrible French accent. I should have looked at how to do French accent better. I actually did look it up before the stream, but I forgot most of the details. The balance between you and the game is fine, huh? But I see. Okay, thank you. What is the balance? I guess it's fine. I am Melusine, made to the guildmaster of Roppongi Tycoon's Monsieur Elite. Ever since that fateful day we met, I have stood by his side, devoting myself to aiding him however possible. The years pass, but my loyalty does not waver. I will act as an instrument of his will until my body fails me. I remain with no hope of him ever returning my admiration, and with my true form hidden. If only I could have done so from the beginning, then neither those children nor I would be vilified as a demonic serpent back in my world. My rule requires that I hold all treasures of value. Often are my king depicted in tales as fearsome beasts, slaughtered by heroes so that the chosen creatures may be claimed. For the two are inseparable. One suffers the dragon for want of its hold. Melusine lays a rueful hand on her horns as she speaks. That is why I decided I wouldn't have no more desires of my own. The purpose of an instrument is to carry out its master's will. Especially because Town of Dogma really stinks all. Okay, I lied. The game could probably be a tiny bit softer in comparison to you. Let's see. Let me raise my own volume. Alright. That should be fine. Unless I'm too loud. Just let me know. That is why I would have... You know, I mentioned this before. Most weeks I saw this event at the time and while I was watching through the series for like the third time. But Melusine is a lot like Peko Peko Yama from the Danganronpa series, if you've ever seen that. Yeah, but she's just like considering herself as a tool for her master soul and all that. Jesus Christ, to that level. But no one ever talks about it because people want to portray Melusine as this, you know, independent queen or whatever. But in reality, she's like, you know, very willfully subservient to her master. And not really to like elite sort of insistence, it's really to her own insistence. Town of Danganronpa right there. However, nowhere is it written that an instrument must always be used in the same way. Fool that I am, I have long failed to realize that. In the Roppongi Tycoon's Guildmaster office, several hours before the race began. Such agonizing regret. With that, I could turn back time. If only I had more refined sensibilities. No, even then, my drawing abilities would still be my dear Tsar. Oh boy, German accent versus French accent. I cannot tell the difference when I try that myself. The shame. My artwork on display in front of everyone. Rising back and forth on the couch, Leek hears something fall to the ground, and then the voice of one of his subordinates. Please calm yourself, Monsieur Leek. The piece has been reviewed, and the work has already been shipped out. It seemed as though Kuniyoshi was pleased with it as well. Is that not enough to set your mind at ease? Of course not! I know all too well how presumptuous it is for me to appear as a guest in such a well-respected art book. And maybe a beer. Beer? No. It is precisely because it is some guest mission that I die. Is my work even worthy of Kuniyoshi's publication? Kuniyoshi was born with a gift. Is it really appropriate for him to tarnish his magnificent portfolio with my lousy rubbish? Why did Kuniyoshi ask me to do this? I just don't understand. No, that doesn't matter now. You know what? No, I can't allow my work to study Kuniyoshi's art book. Melusine, go forth then at once and confiscate all copies of Master Leek. I beg of you, please calm yourself. Take a deep breath. Here, perhaps a tear will help. Everything will be alright, Monsieur Leek. I swear it. As someone who has had the honor of working by your side, there is no doubt in my mind that your work is worthy. It is the art of your creation, after all. I watch you pour your heart into this piece. It is something to be proud of. I see. This is the mindset of an artist. Now, I think it's about time for you to meet with Kuniyoshi at the station, correct? Correct! Yes, I'll be counting on your help. With the race, Melusine. Oh my god, fucking accents. I'm gonna die. I failed you! Your ability to attract objects of value has come to our aid once again. It is thanks to this power, after all, that you drew the most valuable ticket. Akuthan's team. Okay, so she somehow rigged it so that she'll get it. You should be fine, so as long as you have him by your side. Sorry that I won't be present. Please, do not apologize. I hope you have a beautiful day today. I hope my sound is good. Alright, it's time to move out. All troops, forward march! Posez-vous! The elevator doors close, cutting off the tail end of Leek's battle cry. Cutie! I pray for your fortune today, Monsieur Leek. The sight of the departing Leek brings to light both his shortcomings and his idealism, held together in his heart, the true strength of youth. Shortcomings and his true strength of youth. He was born with so many flaws, but he compensates for them with extraordinary talent elsewhere. I cannot take my eyes from him as he strides even forward. However, I am nothing more than an instrument. I can never be his guiding light. Yet, I do not lament. From behind, I may at least protect him, as I have always done. Now, I suppose I should be on my way as well. There are still times when I wonder, though. What kind of instrument does Monsieur Leek truly wish me to be? Episode 2 of Vassal's Pride, Checkpoint 1, Yoyogi Academy Shibuya Award. Jesus fucking Christ. And the barley shop! The racers have finally departed from the stadium and are headed toward the first checkpoint, Shibuya's Yoyogi Academy. Waiting for them will be the second ranger of each team and the next set of obstacles. Okay, so it's kind of like a relay race, except they collect them rather than just train. This race started off as a hell of a bang, but you can only expect it to keep getting even more intense from here on out. Stay tuned, because you don't want to miss a thing. Don't even think about changing the channel. I mean it. Please? How exhilarating! This reminds us of our processions at the Olympia Festival of old. We're going extremely fast, Claude, so please try to shield yourself from wind. You don't want to catch a cold. And please sit down again. Currently in the currently in first place is Team Cloud, striking a comfortable pace with a solid lead. And that's no small part thanks to the new face of the sea, Yule, their acting reindeer. Everyone seems so impressed by my performance as a reindeer. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy and all, but still. Okay. Okay. Could things ever have been otherwise? Claude is a born ruler. He looks so magnificent, commanding his chariot. As his butler, I can hardly hold back my tears of joy. I can hardly hold back my tears of laughter. I'm feeling lightheaded. Ugh. Snow looks cute. That's one word for it. Yeah, man, shows up in Ranger. Onesie, what would you do? I would perhaps just walk away and pretend I didn't see that. Be careful, fragile snowflake. Your teeth just might spill it. Melt you away. Granted, it would be best for my mental health if you were simply disappearing into nothingness where you stand. Has no one told you that jealousy is becoming lizard lips? I hope your master hasn't caught chill from your cold-blooded manner. Monsieur Leek is currently fighting valiantly in the battle of his own. Just recently, he obtained a top-secret document from a high-security gathering in Arkiake. And he did so in spite of the hundreds of warriors standing, I might add. I am not aware of the details, but his bravery is self-evident. Does it not embarrass you as a maid not to have been by his side? Perhaps he simply decides he has no need for you and casts you off. Please rest assured that you cannot weaken the bond of trust that links me to Monsieur Leek. I swear that we shall take 2 victories this day, one for me in this race, and one for Monsieur Leek as his struggle. A war on 2 fronts. You know what they say, hunt for 2 hares, leave with none. Have you ever heard the saying, idiots who wear reindeer onesies should lose, small minds can't comprehend greatness. In any case, I see you're wearing quite the adorable getup today, little spinning kitty. Is Is it in preparation for the games to be held at Ikebukuro Guild later on? I confess, I am looking forward to that. It is proof of my loyalty that I am willing to take on any appearance my master asks of me. Besides, you are hardly one to talk. This is quite a departure from your typical appearance, is it not, Fire Breath? It rather suits you. I suppose even a lizard can look good draped in enough frippery. I swear to God. Every single time they show up, it's like they spend at least maybe 3 or 4 minutes just shit talking each other. It's great. It doesn't progress plot at all, but it's like great filler. Why are you two so damaged? That laughing is really freaking me out. Just get over it and hurry up already. If you don't get a move on, I really am going to freeze to death. So it looks like Yoshi was in first place. Krampus is... Actually, where did Krampus go? We're currently in 8th place, a magnificent showing for a first-time reindeer. Ikitoshi absolutely destroying them in one line. No, I was just more laughing at the fact that he was kind of like awkwardly there. Speaking of which, are you alright? You aren't struggling to pull the sleigh, are you, Arthur? Light as ever, amazing as it is. I never thought I'd be a reindeer. Is it still right back home? It looks like the magic of the sleigh is working just fine. In the minds of the people of the land, Santa's sleigh glides through the air with the greatest of ease. Thanks to that perception, these sleighs are nearly weightless, and the one who pulls them doesn't feel exhaustion. So it's related to a belief system, as we learned about in several events and even the main quest. I call it Christmas power. Yes, Christmas power indeed. Wow, Christmas power! Why did you repeat yourself? However, not just anyone can tap into the power. No, not just anyone. Those whose roles allow them to soar the skies or race across the ground can utilize Christmas power more readily than others. Take Yule, for example. You too must have some affinity for Christmas power to pull this sleigh so easily, Addison. Well, at the very least, we have the ability to cut gravity, although that's more in Chapter 9. You cannot say for sure what it is that resonates with you, however. Be it Santa, reindeer, or something else entirely. You make a splendid reindeer. Despite the poor footing, you are gliding effortlessly through the air. I wouldn't call air poor footing. I call it no footing at all. I'm curious as to what sort of power you must possess, Aerithon. As you gaze over the city, a giant sign with the words Shibuya Award comes into view. Well, it looks like we'll be arriving at Yoyogi Academy soon. It should be a straight dash after making a turn right here. Yo and the Bukuro chairman will probably be there now. We need to catch up. I may be new to being a Santa, but I am still a teacher, and it is absolutely out of the question for me to lose to Yule. I can feel a sense of rivalry burning up inside of me. This reminds me of my little competition with that boar back in Idrisil. He's probably talking like Cullen Bristy. You're really getting into this. You're more hot-blooded than I thought. Excuse? Well, you see, it's not what you think. My last match may have been hot-headed and easy to fool, but I, on the other hand, am known to be level-headed. I suppose this shouldn't be about how I compare to my old master, though. I am most calm and collected compared to anyone, not just to him. Tanngrisnir pushes up his glasses like an anime protagonist, his tail lashing back and forth. See, as a teacher, I must maintain a facade of calm dignity. Calm dignity. Now then, you had better be careful not to injure yourself, especially the legs, Aerithon. You must fly cautious as a mouse and quick, as lightning! Speaking of Claude and friends, he asked me if he could become a Santa. Why would Claude ask that? I don't know. I do know, however, that all young people are plagued with doubt. Even a ruler such as Claude is no exception. One's future, how you should get there, what you want to be when you're older, the list goes on and on.
Everyone has worries of one. Of course. Everyone has worries. One of Claude's is likely about whether or not he should follow the path of the Santa. Claude. I guess it has a nice ring to it. Do you think he can do it? He certainly has the makings of a zealous leader. I'm not sure if he has the aptitude to be a saint, though. Hey, Gawi. Didn't see you last stream, but nice of you to join us today. We're just starting a bit late, 5 minutes ago, so no, you did not miss 30 minutes of content. I was just, well, I guess it was like, I don't know how to do math, 20 minutes. But yeah, we're starting off with episode 2. Yesterday we finished the prologue as well as episode 1, and we are now headed to Yoyogi Academy, I believe, for the race to continue as a checkpoint point. We'll be picking up Melcine from there. If he wishes to follow that path, I will aid him gladly. I'm sure Headmaster Den might have something to say about it, but I appreciate those like him. Strong and foolish in pursuit of dreams, racing even higher, and ever further, like lightning. Flying on, until they reach Jormungandr, if they are destined to plummet in the end. As one who stands in service, I would not wish to deny his way of life. If I could help him down his path or feel that fire in his blood, it would be the highest honor. I swear that if he wishes it, I will do everything I can to help Claude become the best Santa Claus in the world. Everything in my power. Ah, behold! I spy Yoyogi Academy up ahead. Come now, just a little further. 1 second, reindeer. Melcine awaits us. Perhaps it sounds cheap coming from me, but having another reindeer to help hold should make your job much easier. Alright, Mr. Slave Driver. Cocooned in the wind, your sleigh zooms beneath the main gate of Yoyogi Academy, heading right for the portion of the school leading its use for after-school activities. A line of sleighs follows shortly behind you. Just as you reach your destination. Now, go! Get him! Several sleighs pull in front of you, and you can hear something barreling rapidly toward you. What's happening? That background music. I have a bad feeling about this. The song is bad. My preservation instinct is telling me to get away before we hear the rest of the song. I mean, stop the sleigh. You're mine now! Dreadbeard Chant! Watch out! A trap? Shigura! A massive rope loops around several sleighs behind you, barely missing yours. Those who are caught are slowly drawn toward their captor. Meanwhile, the rope loops around to form a ring. Assume a ring. What? Are we being dragged into the ring? What's the bear's deal? Get over here! A Shigura chop! Yeah! A Shigura's secret artifact pulls sleighs together, and he smashes them to splinters in an instant. Well, rude. What you mean? As a straight man, fast shooter is the only reason I play Housamo. Okay. What do you look at that? A single chop from a resident sumo wrestler, and those sleighs are firewood. No sleigh, no race. On the body chop. So weak! I can break these sleighs with a single punch. Oh, if it isn't Nathan. How you been? Well, I'm fine, all things considered. Usually you're down at Christmas, but... hello there, you sexy bear. You're as cute as ever. Just look at you, waving while you dodge. You can get into the after party today if you act as an obstacle, so I'm feeling pretty good. I guess I need to get back to work if I want to have a Merry Christmas. Nah, quick, I'll tell you that. You take his right. Ah, shoot! I missed a couple. That's all your fault, Harrison. Duskoy! To make up for it, you'll have to stay behind and practice. I'm gonna drill you until you can't stand straight. Please do. Hey, what are you doing, Ashigura? I thought you said you could take them all. Don't put it like that, Kuma. What was I supposed to do? You left him here by yourself. Look, I don't want to hear your excuses. I swear, Ashigura. Can you hear? He's gonna drill me until I can't stand straight. Drill me until I can't talk anymore. Drill me until I'm just his plaything. Anyway. Well, that was lame. Ashigura. Hey! Why do you have to take his side? I guess I'll just have to take care of this myself. I went through all the trouble to give the rest of you a chance to shine. Feel me? Yeah, Kyumo! Ashigura put his faith in us. How's he sound again? Suitakoi! I'm so happy that he came to me for my help. That's my Ashigura for you. Yeah, that's right. Thanks, Wakantanka. Ashigura sounds a little reluctant to be speaking to the newly arrived football player. Thank you, my lovely Ashigura. I won't let you down. Okay, I'll leave this one to you. Can't quite put my finger on it, but talking to Wakantanka makes me feel uncomfortable somehow. I've never met this guy before. So you two are. He's so dashing. It's not what you think. Wakantanka will say that to pretty much anyone. This ain't the time. Get ready to fight. Blitz him! Yoyogi Buffaloes! Roll on! Move out! Charge! A line of Yoyogi Academy students and athletes began advancing on Wakantanka's command. Moving as one, they bear down on the racer sleighs. Two more athletes are charging up behind. Oh, that's not right. Two more athletes are charging up behind the stationary sumo, en route for a terrifying tackle. Oh, there goes another sleigh! Gotcha! Down you go! Nice one, my precious Gunzo. That tackle was amazing! It was? Gunzo stops in place, overwhelmed by Wakantanka's words. In that moment, racers moved to the past. Okay. Oh, no you don't! Yeah! None other than Durga is already there to block their advances. She smashes their sleigh to matchsticks, then shouts over to Wakantanka. Hey, Wakan! I told you to stop saying that kind of stuff to Gunzo, didn't I? And you, Gunzo! Don't get too worked up over every compliment. Are you not used to it by now? No, Durga. It's just, when he said it was a nice tackle. There was nothing but admiration in his heart for tackling icons as the talented Daisuke, and indeed Wakantanka. Gunzo remembers elatedly to himself, all the while he avoids Durga's glare. That's my Durga! No one else could have pulled off that speed. You actually mean that? You're right. Oh, Wakan, you're Durga. Shucks. Oh, I mean it. You can call me your Wakantanka if you want. We're all one big team here at Yoyogi Academy. A herd, if you will. Durga heaves a hard sigh and shakes off the daze to begin flinging her torts. You're reminding me of a certain someone I'd rather forget. Stop acting so intimate with those outside the football team too. Yeah, gay man. Who would have expected? And Durga and Wakantanka the gayest ship right here. Especially with me. But wines like you bring back memories of my old prey. The Mahi Shasura makes me want to put you in your place. Durga desperately tries to restrain herself from giving Wakantanka a solid kick as she lays into him. There's that fire spirit I love. That's my Durga for you. I just told you to stop that. Come on, they've got their guards down somewhere. Now don't touch us. Sorry if that was too hard. I'm not good at holding back, but I'm trying to make sure that I only hit your sleighs. Sorry. If it looks like my pitches will hit the racers, stop the ball, David. This isn't a real match, and safety is the top priority. First, a football team, and now a baseballs are playing. He tries to act modest, but Kimo's got an inhuman ball control. The sleighs just keep on coming. Here comes another, flying in at full speed. They're just members of the football team and baseball teams. Just look how fast we're going. They don't see us for dust. Aren't you forgetting the track team? You got some nerve to think you can outpace me. What do you think you can do? Sure, we're going at the same speed, but if you can't do anything else. If you say so, I'll just take my headband and do this and this and this and then... What? I can't see where I'm going! Their defenses are impregnable! Nobody can get to the checkpoint! The uppity-looking Santa and his reindeer were able to get through. But we're not gonna let anyone else get the better of us. Time for impromptu, unstoppable battle formation! It's known as the Yoyogi Flying Y! And it's one number. Are they excluding, what's it called? Yasuyori, I guess. Casually forgets his existence. Oh, no, there's Daisuke. I left my mask behind and went back for it. I literally forgot Daisuke, even though he was the one in the Christmas event before. I keep on forgetting Daisuke, just as he deserves. And I left my mask behind and went back for it, so I missed my train. Flying Y. That sounds cool. That's my shooter for you. Who do you think is the cutest? Yo's pretty cute, I guess. Yeah, he's pretty forgettable. I always forget about him. Like, most of the time as a meme, but, like, oftentimes literally just legit forget of him. Daisuke is getting his lobotomy done. Wait a second, why am I a part of this? So this is the infamous Yoyogi Fleeing Y. Krampus would love this! Not true! What the? Why do I feel like I'm missing something super cool? God, I'm lost! Krampus, where'd Karma go? Go? Wait a minute. I'm looking up. Yeah, we're losing so much time. Yeehaw! Yeah, that's fine and all. What about the ones who already got you? Durga grits her teeth and stares after Claude and Yo's sleigh as they fly off into the distance. Dang it, I should have been able to catch up. I know they got the jump on me, but... Don't sweat it, Durga. There's no way you could have seen them coming from that angle and at that speed. There are enemies, but I got in it. It was a nice play. I'd love for them to join our team someday. And I guess it was pretty impressive how fast and sharply they came in. But that's not the point. Maybe you're right, but it doesn't make me feel any better. Durga applies to Gunzo, pointedly ignoring Yaga and Tanka. Whatever. There's still someone here I want to face off against. What do you say, Arthur? Alright, bring it, Durga. I'm starting to get excited. I'm going to get past you. Alright, you're on! I'm gonna stop you in the tracks. That party invite's as good as mine. Doskoi! A rather vicious looking bunch, aren't they? With so many fields of expertise. This is looking quite interesting. I especially like the look of that bear. He's got such a pull in that rope that I wish I could recruit him as a reindeer. Hello. Who are you Who are you calling a reindeer? I'm the big bad bear of Hanedake. Don't be too surprised when you see how strong I can be. And I'll show you how good I've been at tackling. I'm gonna practice pitching fastballs on your sleigh, Arthur. Tensions are pretty high, and looks like we have another battle brewing. This is sure to buy our first place team to gain some ground. Time. I'm glad to see so much excitement this Christmas Eve, but I hope everyone's staying safe out there. Even as did others as wish, the pot boils over and fights begin breaking out across the schoolyard. Sometimes I forget MC is in the scene. They're almost never doing anything themselves. They do some things important sometimes, I guess, maybe. Well, you know, they have the funny one-liners, and he's the only reindeer right now in the group, so he's absolutely necessary, at least in this section of the race. Like, it's just us and Tanngrisnir right now. Tanngrisnir are pretty much just barking orders to the protagonist. So really, the protagonist is doing all of the actual manual labor right now. Alright, episode 2, part 2. Let's continue. Funny enough, when I woke up from my nap, I actually had some lunch prepared, but I couldn't eat it on time, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next hour. No, lunch. I need a sip. My favorite Japanese food is sushi. Come fight me! Threadbare champ! Get over here! Oh, did you? Well, that's not something to happy emoji over. Dang, well, we can talk it over in DMs later if you want. It doesn't seem like something to talk about in detail here. The rope that Ashigara throws out lashes through the air, whips around on an oncoming team, and pulls him in at once. I'm gonna go easy on you, but you still need to brace yourself to make sure you don't get hurt. Hurrah! Gunzo lands a fierce tackle to finish the group, leaving behind a pile of disqualified racers. I would have expected no less from the athletes of Yoyogi. Their teamwork is incredible, a marvel to behold. I suppose this isn't the time to be staying around slack-jawed. This may be our only chance, Ayrton. Well made. We must weave our way through the attacks, break through the ranks, and meet up with Melusine. Alright. You take off on a sprint towards the objective. However, you don't manage to escape the notice of sharp hair eyes. Did you really think you could get away from me? When did you get here, Durga? Wait, you're being a team player? I've gotten a lot more cooperative since we last met in my own dedicated event. I'm going to get to use my legs. And I'm gonna blow you all away with my raw power. Well, you're free to blow me away as much as you want. With Durga's unparalleled speed and Ashigura's formidable blowing power, the pair mouth through the contestants. Here I come! You better get ready to show me what you can really do, Ayrton. In a flash, Durga comes flying feet first. However, name me a stream that I haven't been drilled and blown. Huh? It is admirable to rush straight towards your goal. However, as a teacher, I must advise you to keep an eye on your surroundings. No way! You blocked my kick with your own? I was going so fast! Do not slow. Just keep on running, I think. Durga launches kick after kick at him with astonishing speed, but Tanngrisnir effortlessly knocks each one and everyone aside. So this is referring to the... Well, no, I'm not saying it's not referring. There was some artwork that actually... I've seen at least a couple of artwork with Tanngrisnir and Durga having like a leg kicking fight, and it must be referring to the scene. Got it, Mr. Tanngrisnir. Tanngrisnir so? No, I'm not gonna say one. Whoa there! Hope you didn't forget about me. You won't be getting past their defense. Doskoi! Versus the one up ahead. I can't hold off the pair of them. There has to be something we can do to turn this around. Some sort of weakness we can exploit. What was the Shigura's weakness again? I'm sure there was something. At that moment, the thermos of stew in Tanngrisnir's pocket begins to fall, coming dangerously close to spilling. Oh no! This thermos is brand new! I just got a whiff of something amazing. This might actually work. All that work and no substance. Come in. What do you mean by that? Alright, Mr. Tanngrisnir, give me your thermos. Your stew will save the day. Okay. Here you are. Hey, I don't know what you two are whispering about, but I won't let it slide. Just hurry up and get this over with. I'm starting to get hungry. Here you go, Shigura. Merry Christmas. Have some stew. Shigura towers over you like a mountain, but undaunted, you hold out a cup of stew to him. What? You think that I'd ever want to eat some weird stew from another? Whoa! Oh my. What the? Something smells great. I smell it too. Is that food you got there? It's not only Shigura who went hungry. All of the students from Yoyogi Academy are famished, and the delicious wafting aroma of Tanngrisnir's stew slowly but surely captures their attention. Shigura and the other students, unable to resist their own hunger, shout out in unison. We owe you our lives! Well, that was weird. The second you hand Shigura his cup of stew, you break into a sprint, speeding past them. Huh? They got past me! Wait! Shigura, give me some stew! Shigura? Seriously? Guess it's up to me. I'll stop to myself. You want some, Durga? Here, have some too. Huh? I don't really. I need to watch my calorie intake and... Oh, what the heck? I've done plenty of exercise today. Thanks! When it comes out, Yoyogi Academy starves their students. Well, they're certainly not starving Yasuyori and Shigura. You pour out a cup after cup of stew for the Yoyogi Academy, students who are keeping up with you. By the time the thermos runs dry, you blast them through the checkpoint. Sorry, Mr. Tanngrisnir, no more stew. That's alright. Nothing can make me happier than everyone enjoying my goat meat. Moreover, I have a backup thermos. There's nothing to worry about. Plenty of goat fluids left over for me. Tanngrisnir reaches out in his pocket of a jacket lying folded beside him on a sleigh and procures another thermos. Okay. Just how many of those do you have? Is that a portal to the stew dimension? Melisine should already be waiting for us. Just keep going straight, Arton. An azure maid comes into view on the road ahead, standing rigidly to attention. I've been expecting you, reindeer Melisine. At your service. Melisine! You mind pulling a sleigh? Wow, love the outfit. Really? Thank you so much. Don't get too excited, Melisine. You must not forget, this is strictly business. Z and me will likely regain the conclusion soon. We should take this opportunity to make our escape. I was thinking the same thing. Let us make haste for the next checkpoint. Hold up! You won't be leaving here so easily, Arson. Ha! It's finally time to start the Christmas clash. The surprise opponent today is none other than I, Taurus Mask! Where were you this whole time? Huh! What is a mask here if they don't come bursting out of nowhere, all gallant and dashing? They have hardly a second to meet up with their reindeer before another obstacle makes an entrance. Hey, wait a second. Were there always this many obstacles? Care to explain, Headmaster Dead? Ho 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 ho! Santas often find themselves in unpredictable situations. This will be a good learning experience for the youngins. Ho 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 ho! We finally caught up. Is that Taurus Mask? I guess he's the obstacle here. Alright, Garmer. I've got some stuff to rummage through back here, so just keep running straight ahead. Okay, Garmer, run straight! It looks like everyone's running straight in this story. I can't believe this event is all about straight conversion therapy. Run, run, run! Charge of formation! Block the exit! That was so tasty! Alright, bring it. You can't beat my defense, Arathan. Also, thanks for the stew. Let's try this again. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2 outs, and bases are loaded. I won't give up now. That stew really hit the spot. There's no way I can lose. I'm giving this all I've got, so you won't get away this time. And yeah, that stew was pretty delicious. Flying Y, take 2! Alright everyone, you're all out. With the power of stew on our side, we'll get him for sure this time. Hearing Taurus Mask's battle cry, the Yoyogi Academy students finish eating their stew and rally together. There are so many of them. This is unfair. Can't we have a mask here or two? Fear not, for I have arrived. That voice! Is that him? Staring death in the eye, riding on the wind, I, your dark hero, have come to save the day! The executioner in the ring, the obsidian raptor, is here! Krampus and Garmer appear alongside their newly recruited ranger, Ikutoshi. Krampus has changed into his wrestling outfit and is standing atop the sleigh with his arms crossed, cape billowing behind him. Obsidian raptor? Well, you'll be fight for honor. And aren't you cold? Stop killing the dude! Let's get in there and finish off these villains! We'd had such an easy time getting our second ranger thanks to you. What Dark Santa would leave without paying you back? You had better seal yourself, Taurus Mask, because I'm about to deliver a thorough smackdown! Yeehaw! Looks like you're quite into this. You and Taurus look pretty similar. Well, whatever. A bit of light exercise is just what I needed to warm back up. So you're gonna all help me. Nobody holds Baxter back! A 6-on-6 fight? That's fine with me. I call that good sportsmanship. Oh, so the player team is limited by 6 players only, so it only makes sense. Ow! 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 The heck was that? No, it hasn't even started. I am sorry to interrupt your fun, everybody. Malsine stands before you, blocking the path of those who would stand near her, and executes a graceful dip. Then she fixes her posture and draws a weapon. She flashes a gorgeous smile at the opposite, giving off a subtle whiff of gunpowder. I'm afraid we are in a rather hurry, so... I must insist that you let us through. I cannot believe fucking Melusine didn't receive an Evo. She was always like, she was hands down like the worst unit on the Ikebukuro Christmas banner. Jesus Christ. Like, at least Tanngrisnir has, like, you know, all, what's it called, increased move and expansion memes, and fucking, like, you know, I don't really think Pollux is that good, but apparently that shitty, never mind. Pollux is you know, at least he gives guts and evasion and whatever, on a consistent rate, and he could be good if you pair him with his duo or something, and, fucking Melusine was, what's called snubbed, as was, what's her face. There was one other unit that was snubbed. There were 4 units in a banner, right? Tanngrisnir, Melusine, Pollux, and And I'm forgetting fourth one for some reason. Claude. Yeah, Claude's already good enough. He also got snubbed, but whatever. But yeah, Melcine, it does not make sense why she didn't receive an Evo. It is absolutely baffling. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. Jesus Christ. What does she even do? Like, one turn weakness at such a low rate and, like, dazzles sometimes? That's like, what? She doesn't even have extended movement anymore. I don't understand LifeWonders, seriously. There better be, like a late wave, like a second half to this wave of Evos. Wendy, don't worry, it's not that counts. I know that you said it before I said it, even if I didn't hear it. Oh, whoa! I can't even get close! Eek! Durga dodges backwards to avoid Melcine's bullets, putting some space between her and your group. 60%. Why is it 60%? That's like her one decent ability, and it's 60%. And then after that, for the rest of the phase, she's pretty much useless. I don't understand. Why LifeWonders? Why? Would you look at that? Our new contender, Melcine, is strafing the track. She pulled that firearm from her sacred artifact. Yoyogi Academy is an absolute battlefield. There are bullets flying every which way. They're going to get away if this keeps up. Goliath Smiter! So that's how you seek to play these. A fastball roars as it flies through the air, knocking Melcine's gun from her hands. Nice job, Kima! Not that she lost her Have I? We shall see about that. Melcine hears two submachine guns from beneath her skirt, levels them at Yoyogi athletes, and resumes her barrage of bullets. Ouch! What the? The students from Yoyogi Academy excel at close quarters combat, but it doesn't seem like they have any way of countering the barrage of heavy artillery. Melcine, down a bit! No, actually, you need an Evo, seriously, like, don't hold back. Please do not worry. I'm using rubber rounds. They are quite soft. Furthermore, I am making sure to carefully avoid any points of contact that might cause permanent injury. Rubber bullets are too, you know! Can you keep them at a distance, my dutiful reindeer? Keep up the attack, and we may just be able to leave together with a rival team. Is that okay with your team as well? Alright, let's do this, Obsidian Raptor. Okay. Sounds good! I want to see you break at top speed! Magnificent! Yes, you're running like lightning, Yarton! The two slates thunder toward the exit side by side. I can't let any of you out of here, soul brother! I'm coming out of both of you like a bullet! My tackle's going to smash you both your slates like toothpicks! Look at that speed! He's lightning quick! Like a dream! Torch Mask and his group somehow slip ahead of you, and now they block your path. Hello, Yakiko. I like you. Time to find out whether you're even naughty or nice. Quicken your boots! Toll of the Wilderbell! Just for a moment, the light from Krampus' sacred artifact dazzles the three of them. That moment is all it takes for your slaves to break through their blockade. We're out! Just keep going! This isn't over yet! What super wrestler gives up just because they're on the edge of the ring? I won't give up either. Don't estimate just how persistent it can be. Persistent, huh? I'd say you don't just know when to give up. This is as far as you'll be going. Thank you for putting up a good fight, students of Yoyogi. What do you say, you? A voice moves from a speaker somewhere, coming off a Chigura. Attention! Calling all obstacles! You're out of bounds! How far do you plan on chasing them? Well, I guess that's that. Don't look so glum, Shigara. Sometimes these things happen. Darn, I forgot that little. You really got us good, huh? That was incredible running. We could have your nurturing accent. I guess he shook. Very good. Now let us continue full speed ahead. Melusine, can you help with pulling the sleigh and get your stuff in Evo? Please, for God's sakes. Understood. Except for that second part. I pretend I do not hear. I will follow beside Akathon. What's wrong, Melusine? Other than your lack of Evo? Well, yes. To be 100% honest, it is because I didn't get an Evo. No, it's nothing. You need not worry. It is just... I fear I went too far. All of our opponents were just athletes. They value playing the rules in fair competition. Whereas I forced my opponents to their knees with an overwhelming hail of firepower. I hope the feat has not broken the spirits. You worry a lot, don't you? I wonder if they're alright. Don't fret, Melusine. I will be glad if I am simply overthinking this, but... The sleigh steadily makes its way towards Shibuya. Cresting a hill, you lose sight of Yoyogi Academy. Just as things begin to calm down, your phone starts to ring. Who you gonna be? Someone's video calling me? You answer the call, and suddenly your screen is filled by all of the Yoyogi Academy students. Hey! Can you see us? Stop crowding me! One at a time! I don't know if this means much coming from us, but good luck! I can't believe you beat us so. I'm so mad right now. Time to hit the training room. Keep going, keep fighting, and take first! I swear I won't lose to you next time around. I'll be even faster than your bullets, just you watch. That was a good match, soul brother. Next time, I'll meet you in the ring. You better win and come to the party after. Otherwise, I'll eat all of the food in your ass. The Yoyogi Academy students jostled each other on your screen, all trying to talk to you. Thanks, everyone. Looks like they're okay, Melusine. It's rather sweet of them to bother doing that and ignore the other competitors. It appears so. Those teams bared their teeth and fought to the bitter end. And now, it is time to battle within themselves. I do not doubt that the Yoyogi students will grow from this experience. I see now that there is worth in battling at full strength, at full speed. If you're not simping for a bear, are you even living properly? Yes. Now I see. Is there something bothering you, Monsieur Tanngrisnir? No, it's nothing. Please do not concern yourself. Now, let's keep moving toward the next checkpoint. Team Krampus is as fast as always, it seems. Alright, let's go! Let's do this, Melusine. Wakarimashita. Run at full pace. Run at whatever pace you see fit, and I will match with you. They're fast to checkpoint number 1 and met plenty of resistance along the way. Well, what would you look at that? Team Krampus is steaming ahead. Guess Ikutushi brought them some giant strides. Shadow Crime is bringing us closer in. Let's check up on all the teams. Oh, I hope they're all maintaining their jolliness. One of the basics of being a Santa is the smile. Of course, first place still means everything, but they mustn't forget their festive spirit. Oh. Yay! Together! Ikutoshi! Run together! Dharma, happy! Hey, Dharma, could you lower the pace a bit? At this rate, I'll have to transform if I want to keep up with you. Any slave sense is all about driving safely. We can't go too fast or we'll break the law. Got it? Although, it is getting a bit cold. I'm going to change out of this effort real quick, so just keep on going straight. Honestly, I was wondering how long you'd be able to wear that. If you're going to change, make sure you do it where I can't see. Things are getting really heated. Team Krampus is actually What? In first place? Carmen's road is all over the place, but it looks like you managed to skip a huge section of the track. I'm pretty sure shortcuts shouldn't be legal if you can just cut straight to it like that. This is really throwing a wrench into the racing order. In second place, we have Team Quad. Like, it would make sense if it was like, you know, on the ground, but it's not a grounded race, so you can literally just make like cut a straight line into where you need to go if that's the case. Jeez. Merry Christmas! Ha! Right. Yo, is this pace acceptable to you? Yeah, I'm fine. You're really fast now. You got the knack for pulling the sleigh really quickly. I hardly had to teach you a thing. You flatter me, but I'm simply trying to mimic what you do. I'm hardly an expert. Haha! You needn't be humbled, Snow. At this rate, nothing stands between us and becoming a Santa. Master Claude. Pardon me, but did you just say you wish to become a Santa? Surely you have no objection to that, Snow? Any path we walk is made noble by our walking it. Please, forgive me. My failure to anticipate your wishes show that I have been neglecting my duties. True that indeed. However, we will have to speak about this later. It appears that my mortal enemy, that blue basilisk, has caught up to us. Snow casts a glance towards the other side of the undulating tracks. He sees a silhouette, gradually growing in size as it draws closer. Hey, I see someone! I see the team in front of us! It's a team from Ikebukuro Academy! What's this? One of the underdogs is making ground on front runners! Team Tanngrisnir is catching up quickly. This is the kind of action we've all been waiting for. Whoa, you caught up! You've gone faster, Ethan. Oh, this is a prize. I would have never anticipated that you'd become a ranger, Ethan. Snow, those clothes are so... yes, this outfit is... Well, my darling master requested that I wear it. Although wearing it now, I would be lying if I said it isn't a tad embarrassing. What was that you just said? Nothing, master. Please, forgive my insolence. Your sleighs barrel on towards at blistering speeds. Now neck and neck, now seeing the snow glare at each other. Good evening, Shop. Good evening, Shop Blanc. I see you're playing the fool as usual. You honor me with words, as your alligator. I was just beginning to worry about you. For all your earlier bluster, you do not seem to be catching up. I still cannot fathom how you could possibly beat us to the second checkpoint in your present state. Never you fear. I am sure you have heard the old fairy tales. Often does the overconfident let its guard down, assured of its victory, only to lose to the snow instead it took us. Let scar down, you say? No. You see... A glance flashes in Snow's eye, and Slay suddenly picks up speed. By the power of his sacred artifact, his Slay speeds up as though it has gained 3 more sets of legs. Wow, he just noticed the tid belt as well. The tid belt? He's using his sacred artifact? No way, he can do that. It is not overconfidence when it is simply the way things are. See you at the finish line. Onward, Yule. Okay. I guess we'll see you later, Edson. Wait a moment! Without leaving you even a sliver of hope of keeping up, Cloud Sleigh speeds off into the distance. I just lost sight of them. How'd they get so fast? You two really don't get along, huh? Well, it's riddle enough already, but with those two by your side, they make for a truly frightening team. The coordination between the reindeer and the driver is superb. They move almost as one. It pains me to admit it, but I doubt I could find a defining example of it. The ideal master and servant. Of course, I have no intention of losing to them yet. The ideal servant. Well, that's so lucky. The ideal servant? My apologies. Pay me no mind. My absent-minded musings can wait until later. Speaking of... Little? Ah! Monsieur Victus. His battlefield today lies in another arena. You need not worry about him. However, I am here on his orders. Therefore, I must perform to the best of my abilities.
Ah, so you too live your life in service to another. As a result, you do not hesitate to strive for excellence in your work. I understand all too well. Yes, all too well. I am too striving to do my best as a stanka. If there is anything I can do to aid you in your duty, well, for the time being, have it some stew.
I am currently looking, although I appreciate the gesture. I will gladly have someone we are handled though. For now, we should cut down on idle chatter and focus on gunning. If we cannot close the gap between the leading team and us, we'll have no chance at victory. So lead on! Lead us to victory, Alton! Ah! It looks like my master has finally passed the first checkpoint and met up with the Dragon Maid, but Claude's team is looking freaking fast! Will you be alright, Master? We'll find out next time on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z! Alright, that was a bit over an hour. Good fight sequences. Not much plot progression. But it's fine. Sometimes fight sequences aren't enough. Alright, and we are going to continue with episode 3, part 1. Kind of a weird concession Melcine made, given how devoted she is to Leaked. But then again, it's quite obvious that, Melcine, no matter how devoted she is to Leaked, they can work separately and all that, but, and they even worked separately in chapter 6 and 5, doing different things, being assigned, like she's doing something else for his sake, but somewhere else. Whereas with Snow and Quad, it seems they're often just Snow is all about Quad. Well, I guess they both have some kind of codependency issues. Alright, let's continue. The lightning comes. Wheels of war tear into the wilderness, like claws into flesh. Moves thunder across Earth, leaving a trampled landscape in their wake. This is where my spirit lies, drawing a chariot, driven like the wind. Underbrush and fog alike, make way for the thunderer! Power coursing through my legs, I straight through the battlefield and into the enemy lines. Look upon the chariot we draw! Look upon our master named Thunderer, child of the earth! What warrior could stand before him? What host could hinder his advance? Fall to the wayside, where the storm approaches and warns you, be scattered! There was no greater exultation. There was no greater bliss. I was lost in a dream of youthful exhilaration. Taking the lead of my herd, carrying my master to his goal, I ever dreamed of was there in that act. Had I reached out as I was then, I swear I could have touched the heavens. I could have grasped the stars themselves. During the winter, our master rewarded us for running. I can still remember the warmth, the joy on the faces of my herd. To fill the wishes of many, to give them hope. Our role eventually became synonymous with that of Santa Claus. I was content with that. You could possibly even say I was more than content. I came, bringing gifts and stew for all. I could never seem to forget the smiles, the tears of jubilation, the love. Above all else, was the bliss of guiding my master to his destination. How long could such happiness last? I soon found that answer. I became lame in one leg, afflicted with a wound that would not heal. I was bored. I was torn from the herd. I was abandoned. All of my potential happiness, all of my opportunities, gone. I was cast out not only from my herd and my dreams, but even from the impending doom of the world, Ragnarok. Now, here I am. I've lost my dreams. I can no longer see the stars, which were once mine to claim. All I have to cling is a hideous scar representing my lost youth. Episode 3, The Teacher Tanngrisnir, Checkpoint 2, Daikanyama Shibuya Award. Oh my god. Imatripace was melting as he sprinted through Shibuya's hilly terrain. Are you alright with the speed? This area has many steep inclines after them. Aren't we just climbing, like, in the sky right now? Why are we in the ground? Alright, let's keep this up. Maybe you should slow down a bit. You okay, Melcine? Thank you for thinking so much of me. However, I am fine with whatever speed you choose to run at.
How are you feeling? You aren't tired, are you, Tarleton?
I'm fine. This is kind of fun. I'll keep going for your sake, Mr. Tanngrisnir.
You can be surprisingly reckless, can't you, Arson? That's just the sort of recklessness you need. You don't see that as a compliment? As far as I'm concerned, it is the highest of praise. As much like you once in my youth. Yes, very alike. Treasures these days when you are free to run so recklessly, and they come to an end before you even know it. I feel my chest swell with pride whenever I see my students like you. But I also remember what I've lost. Something wrong? I apologize. There's nothing. I didn't mean to bore you with nostalgia of the past. Now, let's get moving! Dash away! Full speed ahead! We're coming to the halfway point of the race, and it looks like the marathon is just beginning to take its toll on the teams. Or maybe not. Half of them don't even look like they're breaking a sweat. Next checkpoint is Daikanyama Academy. Racers can catch their breath somewhat while they meet up their next reindeer. After all, your typical long-distance race is a battle of endurance. The team with the most stamina will win. Although, we do have a little in store for everyone. We'll just have to keep running and see what it is when the time comes. Their departure from this pit stop will be dependent on their performance in this race so far. Naturally, the team that reaches the pit stop in first place will then take off ahead of the other teams. Now, let's go check out the other racers. And the body shop. Team Krampus is currently in second place. Time spent running flat out after picking up Ikitoshi has actually set them back. Flat out after picking up Ikitoshi? Oh, I guess they got tired. Will they be alright at this pace? Distributing the work between reindeer is very important after all. Keep running! Garmer! Run! You're breathing really hard, Garmer. You okay? Maybe you should slow down a little. Here, have some water. I'm just showing, so I still feel fine. But you've been running this whole time. You must be tired out. He was dragging us all over the place for a while. Even with Christmas power on our side, it's no surprise he's exhausted. If we keep this pace up, then we can rest for a little longer at the pit stop. There, Garmer. Almost there. And you could also, right? Try and keep up with Garmer. I don't like being bossed around. I'll go along with it. Garmer! Run hard! Awoo!
Next, we have Team Claw in first place. They've added one very capable butler in their ranks and are running comfortably. Team Krampus' sleigh bursts off nowhere to pass him for a moment there, but now they re-emerge in the lead. That's the value of experience. We always maintain the perfect pace. Their team doesn't appear tired in the slightest. Well, we thought our fate had taken a turn for the worse, but we are now back in the lead. Sterling work, the pair of you. Even so, we must remain cautious. Garmer's speed is unmatched, even among our guild. He has yet to use the sacred artifact. However, it would seem that Garmer is forcing each Toshi to run at a pace he is not comfortable with. This race is ultimately a team effort. If one is not able to match the speed to that of the team, all will crumble.
Yeah, Yola is pretty cute.
Too bad he pretty much exists in Christmas, and Jiangxi for whatever reason. Cooperation, is it? Certainly something of a stick point for our warriors. We're simply moving at a really nice pace. If we save our strength now, then speed up right at the end.
You're remaining admirably level-headed. Our desire for you grows with every passing moment.
I already told you to stop saying stuff like that. I'm not good at fighting.
Very well. Where might Arthur be? In third place at present. Come to think of it, that teacher has taken on the role of Santa. What might that mean?
Mr. Tanngrisnir hurt himself a long time ago, so he can't pull a sleigh anymore. I heard he didn't even apply to be a teacher at first. He applied to the ranger course as a student.
I see. And thus the goat took the role of Santa. Yet before the race started, it did seem as though he wished to pull the sleigh. Be that as it may, no matter reason, we shall afford them no mercy. Come, Snow! Come, Yule! Dash away toward glorious victory!
There's a tight corner coming up. Please sit down, Claude.
Here, Master, have some tea. Would you like some as well, Yule?
I'm in the middle of a running. Snow, please put away that kettle and cups.
Taking third place, we have Team Tanngrisnir. They've had their ups and downs, but seem to be doing fine now that Melcine has joined them.
This team looks like it could be the dark horse of the race. I'm curious to see what comes of them.
Let's not forget the other racers behind them, still in hot pursuit. Who knows what manner of upset we might see yet.
Thank you for taking the time to teach me.
Oh, well, thank you for taking the time to teach me. I think I am not yet accustomed to pulling a sleigh.
It is no trouble. I cannot imagine that many folk would pull a sleigh every day outside of Santa School. Had I the time, I would go through the ABCs with you in detail. I would be delighted to teach you all A to Z. However, it is remiss of me to go on lecturing you on the back of the sleigh you are pulling.
Do you have any sort of strategy?
Let's try to collect our thoughts for a moment and get our bearings.
For now, I believe that the team currently in first place, Team Cloud, is the weakest issue we must contend with. Frankly, I suspect that Team Krampus may have expended too much energy too early on to reach second place.
Good observations, Melusine. Here, have some stew. You can have some extra goat meat. Now say The ideal reindeer is one who can act as leader. However, Gummer is doing nothing more than running in the leading position. Being a leader, and taking the lead position, I'm not quite sure that I understand the difference. To be a leader is to give purpose to those who follow alongside you. It is a leader's duty to show them the way. The ideal reindeer should convey their own intent to the rest of their herd the moment they take the lead. Garmer is a fantastic runner, but he is a creature of pure impulse. He does nothing more than sprint headlong at his target.
No, there's an accident.
Let me speak to you in my French accent.
Not really.
Of course, there are times when such single-mindedness is necessary. If he were to improve on his strengths and weaknesses, both, then I'm positive he could make an excellent reindeer.
You've clearly been around the block. speaking from experience? Well, yes. However, my peak performance has since become history. Good friends beside me, good work to accomplish, and a good master to lead. It's all in the past now. As though to prove it, my secret artifact is as powerless as I am. However, I feel no regret. I chose a new path, and it has brought me here with you.
You see, so that is why you are now working as a teacher. To pass your ideals to young students.
Yes, they have bright futures. I don't want them to experience the sort of anguish that I have. All I wish is to help them. I'll keep moving forward to accomplish their goals. Yet I wonder, can one as pathetic as me truly guide them? I have failed in my duty. Even now I ride in the sleigh as little more than a burden. Ugh, how I wish there were a slow cooker I could just crawl into and dissipate with the steam.
I do believe the saying is actually a hole, not a slow cooker. That said, Monsieur Tanngrisnir, there must be a fragment of your past that is eating away at you.
I look at my students and think that any transients who come through this Tokyo must be the same. That goes for me, and even for you, Melusine.
Monsieur Tanngrisnir.
By the way, you aren't hungry, are you? Would you like some more stew?
Yes, please. Your goat meat is magnifique.
Take it all.
You enjoy serving stew, don't you?
Yeah, I do enjoy serving it to obedient students. Yes, my homeworld was a cold, bitter place. My master and I took pleasure in distributing hot stew to warm everyone today up. That one day a year was known as Yule. Its purpose was to help everyone recover from the pain winter brings and to remind them of the coming spring.
Did someone call my name?
Nope. It would bring a smile to everyone's faces. That is why I love this day so much.
Why don't you smile too, Teach?
Christmas is one for all.
Everything.
A day to smile for me as well. Never thought of that. Thank you, Ayrton. I've got a feeling you'd make a great leader after all. What say you? Why not transfer to Santa School? I can be your teacher. I can help you unleash the reindeer inside. Yes, I can indeed. I can unleash myself inside my own reindeer if you catch my drift. Oh, do pardon me. It looks like we'll be reaching Daikanyama Academy soon. Checkpoint 2 is the school's chapel. It seems that the two leading teams are already in the fray. Let's keep moving.
The tailing sleighs are beginning to arrive at the checkpoint number 2, Daikanyama Academy. They can rest there, but first they have to pick up their next reindeer. You can bet there will be obstacles.
Huh! One last push, and you can take a well-earned break. Good luck, racers!
We will be meeting with Monsieur Pox here, correct?
We've arrived at the church. Are those two the obstacles? Is it just me?
Is it just me, or are they dressed for the wrong occasion?
Melting gestures ahead were two figures standing near and blocking your path. Their outfits seem wildly out of place for this time of year. Okay. Well, the real reason is because you're too lazy to draw Christmas sprites for everyone.
Happy Halloween and Merry Christmas Eve!
There's my Nightmare Before Christmas. You realize that's December, right? Are you not cold enough?
Frankenstein! I figure, if I'm gonna act like a villain, I might as well dress up for it. Plus, I really like this costume. Wah!
Back in my homeworld, Yule was, in fact, a day for the dead to return from the afterlife to feast with the living. From that perspective, I can't say they are amiss, but this is probably closer to my homeworld's festivities than Christmas.
So, you're in your Halloween costume as well, I take it?
I repent.
Oh, Zabanya.
Remember, you have the right to say no. Please do not concern yourself with my hands. We cannot allow Lord Aslan to be the only one dressed as such. Allow us to introduce ourselves once more. My lord is Frankenstein's monster, and I am a mummy.
Zvanya, you got a dust bunny on your shoulder. Huh? Oh, thank you for bringing it to my attention, Lord Arslan.
Have those rags ever been washed? I think that was authentic ancient vibe. Did you crawl straight out from the crypt?
I apologize.
I wore this costume while cleaning the abbey prior to performing this role. Perhaps I have mentioned this before, but I am the administrator of the Academy's abbey. Typically, one more honorable, such as Gabriel or my Lord Arslan, handles public matters, and I handle the mundane. However, this is a very important festival. It is a means of promoting relations between the schools of Tokyo. As such, Lord Arslan has commanded us to do all what we can to accommodate our guests. So, what you mean to say is that you are the obstacles for this area? That is correct. Do you have any other questions? I don't see any of the reindeers who are supposed to be waiting at the checkpoint. What are they? I do not see the seals of the teams who beat us here either. Perhaps they should simply assume they have made it past you. You don't look like you've had a fight. Have they relocated elsewhere? Maybe this isn't real checkpoint?
Yeah, quite astute of you.
We are not the only obstacles. We are also your guides here.
Truth be told, I did not have much of a choice in the matter.
However, I have taken up this role now,
so I might as well see it through. Now, follow us through the checkpoint too, young cubs.
Arslan and Zvanya finishes saying their piece and then sprint off into the shadows.
What should we do? They're moving away from church. I feel this may be a trap, and yet...
As they say, you cannot deliver presents without climbing to the chimney. We have no choice but to follow. They are the only lead we have. You must follow before we lose sight of them.
Alright, let's go. Full speed ahead. What's going on? It looks like the racers who were heading for checkpoint 2 are being led somewhere else.
All of the sleighs seem to be headed to the same location. Cutting through the veil of night, your sleigh presses on through the school.
Please keep your eyes forward. I see something moving. Are those angels?
What is going on? The atmosphere is all but alive. It almost feels like a powerful presence.
Don't startle them.
Shh, we're in a place of worship. There you all scoundrel.
Malacine lets off a few shots and then lets a surprised screech as her target is illuminated by the flash of a muzzle.
Haha! You scared me! Master you? How are you still alive? Bam bam! There, better. You have my deepest apologies. Are you injured? I'm fine. I think a bullet grazed my ankle, but I'll be alright. After I sue you for $1 million in damages.
You have caught up, we see, and turned our well-earned lead to a knot.
We should expect nothing less of our blushing bride of blood and steel.
You do make our heart swell with immeasurable pride. We have spent a considerable amount of time searching for checkpoint 2. Where could Nomad have gotten to?
Claude? Hey, you're not strangers, Nomad?
Master! Come here! Come on! Run hard!
So you're here too. It looks like all the racers are here.
Nothing. Where are you? Come on! Looking!
Hey.
Check out all the angels. Are they always this many? It appears that more and more sleighs are gathering. Are they all being led here?
Are we being herded to the same location? If we continue on this path, it won't be long before we leave the school grounds. Malacine, can you see anything on your map?
One moment. I'll search using GPS. It appears that we are headed towards Daikanyama Academy's concert hall.
We're about to leave the school.
Hey, I can hear something. Don't tell me.
Just as they speak, your suspicion, your voice is drowned out by a sudden wave of cheering.
Hey, everyone! Welcome to this year's special Christmas concert! Are you tired from racing? What was that voice just now? Was it my imagination, or did you just hear Mike be back?
I know that voice. It is a voice that could torment a microphone with ease. She made her second guest appearance in episode 13 of Transcendent Ranger Force, but this time as the main villain.
Wow, Krampus, you really know your stuff. It's very handy at times like this.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush, Yule.
Why has it taken so long for me to appear, you ask? It's only natural when you think of Christmas, you think of me!
Interesting. Okay, sure.
Well, here I am, everyone's favorite idol, Gabriel!
And you, it was you. Loves that you. I'm not gonna say that. I knew it was you.
Nice job in the race, everyone. Now it's time for me to put in some work too. I have some bad news though. I'm not feeling 100% right now. Do you know why that is? I'm sure all of my fans know what I'm talking about.
We have no time for such frivolous questions, girl. You barred the road to glory, and we ask you to quietly step aside.
I can't hear you! Say it louder! I still can't hear you!
You will not listen to our words. That is the sign of a mighty warrior. Are all idols this fearsome?
Bod's being overwhelmed.
If you don't draw the information you need from Cal, we won't be getting anywhere. What will it take? Gammon, don't know. Why Gabriel not feel good?
Cut it out, bro. You really think she'll tell you just because you ask?
My name's Gabriel. I'll forgive you, little doggy, because you're a good boy. Fine then, I'll tell you.
This Gabriel makes no sense.
Please calm down, Claude. We'll never get anything done if you make her mad. First of all, let's have a warm welcome for your DJ for the night, DJ Gnarl. I'm coming! Did you call for me, idols? Hey, party animals, people and transients, it's DJ Gnarl!
Spotlights converge on Gabriel up on stage, accompanied by Gnarl's music selection. Claude gets maimed by Hati for criticizing Gabriel initially. I'm surprised we haven't seen Hati. I think we usually see Hati first before Gabriel.
One day, just before Christmas, a young girl named Gabriel received a very important letter. It was an invitation to attend Santa's departure ceremony. She couldn't go though because she had a concert planned for the very same day. Maria, Arslan, and Zabanya were bustling with excitement as they prepared for the special day. Well, Gabriel felt completely left out, but her friends were too important to cast aside.
Oh, Gabriel, you're so selfless. I think I'm gonna cry.
But then, a messenger appeared before Gabriel. Up on the stage, she saw someone. A DJ! She asked,
Hey, Lilia, who are you?
Oh wait, that was... she was asking, who are you?
Don't you know we're just the same? You, me, both just saddle servants and messengers. Can you believe the odds of us meeting here, baby? If you work together, we'd be a total binary star system.
That's when Gabriel lit up. The answer was so simple. The second checkpoint of the race is at Daikanyama Academy. Her concert is also taking place in the Daikanyama Academy. So why not just move the second checkpoint into the concert hall?
I mean, Idol will get away with this.
So this is an idol. No hesitation whatsoever in making her fans enjoy themselves. We are beginning to appreciate her strength.
What? I really don't think this is time to be impressed.
Let's all just try to calm down. Remember Santa Claus number 20... What? Santa Claus. Remain calm no matter the circumstance. If a child wakes up while you are in their home, you might be mistaken for a burglar and chased by the police. It's also not uncommon for your sleigh to get damaged or for there to be accidents unloading presents onto the sleigh. The scheming of an idol can be easily dealt with.
Alright, this one's in your hands. Just hurry up and do something.
Impressive. You're more resilient than I thought. That mental fortitude reminds me of my old master.
You mustn't dawdle. Monsieur Publix is waiting for us, is he not?
What shall we do, Master Claude? Let us save them. We would like to see just how strong an idol can be. I see. I will do what I can to state your desires.
Are we talking about are you about to get in a fight? I mean, is it really necessary? I get to fight with one of the villains from a radio show? Can you get a video of this for me, Yol? Are you ready? Here comes my big obstacle debut! Frankenstein! It looks like it's about time to get started, young cubs. Things really do get dramatic when you're young ones.
I apologize, but I am under strict orders. Please understand I cannot go easy on you. Also, I have just received word from Anvari. It appears that there has been a small change in plans for the race.
What could have changed? Isn't it a bit too late to just go around changing things? Let's all enjoy ourselves, young cubs. It is the last row of the year, after all.
I'm aware of the complicated circumstances, but I would like to express my gratitude I can fight with you once again.
Let's get the show on the road! This time of year, there's only one thing to say before getting it started. Merry Christmas! And then cue battle sequence, that never happens. One more part to go, and then I can finally eat some stew. No, not stew. Alright. Episode 3, part 2. Let us go. Storm of Growing. Enjoy it while it lasts. I really shouldn't be doing this on stream, even as a joke. Sand bites collected to expose error. Yule is cute. I like Yule a lot. I mean, I liked him more before, but I still like him a bit now. It's just, you know, he's wearing Archlock in Christmas, that's a shame. And also, he only has 2 skins. Even in Jiangxi, he only wears 1 skin. And it's just kind of funny that he always has the same problem every Christmas. Here we are. Woohoo! Are you liking my Christmas song? And here there was a reverberant no. Gabriel's voice carries through the starry night, ringing out across Daikanyama. The angels of Ayami join her, all raising their voices in chorus. Their fighting spirit swells, and the racers are pushed further and further back. This is so much fun! I knew I'd be getting to test myself against you, young cubs. Although Arslan's fighting style outwardly appears wild and careless, he is trained and every movement is measured. He has traveled across countless worlds, holding his skills. This is how a true king meets his foes. His attacks are too sublime to be called martial arts. What's up with his grandpa? It looks like he'd be a horrible fighter, but no matter where I attack. Aha! Such elegant techniques, yet such rebellious fire. With our height difference, I can't get a hold of you, young cub. Excellent! Frankenstein!
This is the venerable line of Ayami for you. As a fellow lion, I would like to take this opportunity to test myself.
Oh, that's quite the spirit, White Lion. Do you think you can pin me down? Well then, as a matter of pride.
Snow launches a vicious attack on Arslan from a variety of angles. The oldest Yaren can just barely defend himself.
That was a little close for comfort.
You think of all the sort of ways to attack, don't you? Huh?
This is my opening. I don't feel great about it, but the chance is a chance. Dwarven Changeling! Ikutoshi turns into his adult form and plants a vicious kick directly into Ursulin's abdomen. How'd you like them apples, Gramps? This should be enough to— Whoa. So sorry! Ikutoshi steps on Ursulin's sanctified oil and loses balance. The old lion shows no hesitation in pinning him to the ground. You let your guard down after a single attack? There's more to being strong than landing one hit. Remember, a king is one who's been anointed with the sacred oils. Come now, it's time to tap out.
I cannot allow that, the ancient lion. How do you plan to stand against me while holding him down? Hey, let's not get ahead of yourself. Have you forgot about me?
Giovanni's vicious fist trails fire as he closes on Snow, scorching the very atmosphere around him. Snow, watch out!
Do you propose to face me in this kitty cat's place, Arthur? This is.
Each and every one of Giovanni's punches is launched with unparalleled precision, belying the raging fury of the inferno surrounding them.
I see you're enjoying yourself too, Zvanya. Why don't you let me get on this? I took on the current role as an obstacle precisely so that I could cross fists with all of you. Weapons do not hoot such a soul night as such as this, which means... Consecrated oil! I grant my blessings upon these brave young cubs! Anointed savior!
As Arslan holds his jeweled blade aloft, unction erupts from it, drenching all who fight around him.
Got me mouse! Ugh, I'm all sticky now.
I see, Lord Arslan.
You mean to say that from here on out, we will do this to the Daikanyama way? Giovanni extinguishes the flames around his fists, assuming a battle stance with nothing but his bare hands.
There is oil everywhere. My sword's so slippery I can't wield it.
My sword's all gooey with your oil.
All you have to rely on now is physical strength you have nurtured. Blades will not avail you here. In a royal brawl, you must injure neither yourself nor your opponent. That is the purpose of training in this trial.
Arslan's thoughts turn to all of the mistakes he has made over the time with the blade in his hand as he roars.
Senseless bloodshed all ill befits this holy night. Do you not agree, Zvanya?
I agree wholeheartedly, Lord Arslan. My respect for you has deepened yet again.
This is Ayama's prided chain regime. Now, face me with everything you have, young cubs.
Arslan lowers himself into fighting position as he turns to face you, and his face cracks into an ecstatic grin.
Alright, I'm coming for you.
Is that? Even as you face your obstacles, Pollux' eyes are glued to your battle with Arslan from elsewhere. In you, he sees the shadow of someone else, someone who once stood by his side in days long past, a mere human, standing shoulder to shoulder with an immortal. Fated to die, that soul still continued to reach for the stars he would never grasp. His very life was falling a star, flaring brilliantly before it dashed across the sky before burning out forever.
Magnificent! Stand back up as many times as you need to be art too, Arslan.
Arslan sidesteps your desperate strikes with ease, and he sweeps you off your feet. The oil is slowly sapping your strength, balance, and body heat.
I'm not done yet.
I need to finish this, fast. Arslan's eyes narrow as he watches you pick yourself back up.
You seem to grow stronger every time I come across you. You're ever changing.
You're like a kaleidoscope.
No, like the night sky. You're like the sparkling night sky itself.
Arslan's thoughts turn to an emerald-studded blade hanging at his hip. He thinks back to the many battles of his youth and the many mistakes that accompanied them. That is why he dreams, wishes, for the dawns of a new era, one in which no one will inflict harm or be harmed. One might as well wish for the stars themselves. No one can know how far away that dream is. However, he continues to try. He will stand back up as many times as it takes. Arslan's fist remains clenched as he speaks.
What is it? Are you itching to forego? Let's swap out, Zvanya.
Thank you very much, Lord Arslan.
Arslan and Zvanya swaps place in a practice motion. With smooth execution, the torture springs up from behind the lane.
I request that you do to me the honor of facing me, Arthur.
Zvanya brushes his hair, slick with oil, back from his forehead and lowers his head for you in a bow.
I'll suppress my flames for this bout.
Well, you better if we're all surrounded in oil, Jesus.
I was only to show you the fruit of my training. Having sworn myself to you, I have trained my body day in and day out.
Alright, bring it!
Brace yourself! Fight!
You and Zvanya engage in a clash of martial skill. You have walked many battlefields together. Neither of you can land a decisive blow. All you can do is whittle each other at each other's endurance. You fend off Zvania's fierce, rapid assault.
You've honed your skills to a fine point, Jackson.
Of course I have! I'm like constantly fighting.
Since when have you been so strong, Arthur? I can't believe it. You're much more powerful than I'd realized. I knew it. You must be my... What do you think? Did my skills meet your expectations? I will act as a special instrument for you.
Were the words you had exchanged today in his heart? Zvania whispers into your ear as you grapple. That day? I guess this is after the chapter 5. Maybe. I don't even remember having chapter 5.
There's no need for words between us, Arthur.
I'm taking Ruby.
Polish me. Own me as you would your own spear. Whether your own instrument, temper my soul, and clear the fog from my eyes so that I might see. Meeting you is truly a blessing, an irreplaceable treasure. I thank this holy night for our meeting, noble successor to the fire.
You must never falter in your task. You must never stop until you fulfill your duty. Do not let your dreams languish as dreams. Don't let your dreams be memes! His stern expression remains unchanged, yet you can see comfort in his face and hearing it in his words. Instrument. By instrument, you mean? Meltine watches you and Zvanya from afar. Her gun's forgotten advantage. Meltine, you useless! Get your evil already! Jesus Christ. I get that you want to play my skin food so badly, but you know, there's a time and place for everything. Her hands are clasped in front of her chest as she looks on. Hold up! You can't be the only one to get a fight in. Arthur. Bring it, Gramps, and midlife crisis, I'll take you both. Midlife crisis!
Midlife crisis.
I suppose I must appear of such an age from the perspective of the students who reside at the Abbey, but... Zvania mutters to himself in shock. He may be the administrator of the Abbey's boarding house, but he's never seen himself coming across as so aged. Even Melo got the gist, yeah.
I would also like to cross fists. My passion is rising, ready to boil over. Face me, vulnerable old lion.
That's the spirit. Come at me, young cubs. Straight and true.
Huh. I just need to be careful not to lose my balance. Here I come! I'm joining in this. If it's just what you want, then here comes the boom.
Is that what he said? I guess that's what he said. Watching a battle from the sidelines, Ikuto, Shisano, and Krampus defeat the surrounding angels. When the interfering featherheads are down, your fellow Santas and reindeer join you one after the other. The melee continues, with blows being traded left and right. I'm so glad that everyone's having such a good time. I've had my filling of singing, and I feel dehydrated. Would you like some water too, Cloud? Gabriel and Cloud had been
lending the support of their enchantments to fighters on their respective sides. But now they are seated side by side, catching their breaths.
Gladly, warrior idol. We are absolutely parched.
Even when thirsty young voices ring through the heavens, we admire the strength and gallantry of the Ayama Guild.
I thought your voice was not really charming too. Why don't we all go sing karaoke for this New Year's? Wouldn't that be fun?
We will consider it. Let's put in Queen of Song.
What should I do now, though? I think I've already done my part as an obstacle.
Sin!
Yes, it is about time that we clear this loudness up.
Oh, Azazel, hey there!
Do you mean that we should stop the fighting?
There's yet more to it than that, Gabriel, my child. To put it bluntly,
I speak of penitence.
huh? Gabriel!
A voice thunders at the ground, booming over the music through the speakers in the concert hall and stopping all but a select few tracks. Maria places the microphone she had appropriated on the ground and strums towards Gabriel.
What is going on here? Do you understand what you have done? Maria, what are you doing here? I thought you were at the concert. Azazel and I got a call from Mr. Tanngrisnir and came out here right away.
I apologize, but circumstance required that they call Headmaster dead on the Santa hotline to explain everything. Thus, I brought Maria along. We are currently searching for a certain agitator by the name of Nyarlathotep, Daikanyama.
I see him. Over there. All hosts, converge on him.
Gabriel cowers in the face of Maria's scolding. Meanwhile, Nyarlathotep multiplies himself, fleeing from the pursuing angels. The fighting halts around you, and everyone stares on, dumbfounded, as the angels take off in hot pursuit of Nyarlathotep. Well, that was a very pointless checkpoint. So, is it over? That felt a little abrupt.
I suppose there is no longer any reason to fight, given the circumstances. It is difficult to summon the will to continue. What a letdown. I was just trying to get warmed up too.
What's happening?
Are you alright, Yule? I saw you slip on the wall back there. It looks like you fell pretty hard.
Thanks, Mr. Tanngrisnir. I'm fine. I only bumped my head.
Can't leak! Oil! Offer! Gomer! Get back now!
Never seen a dog want to bath.
There's something the matter, Zarania. You do not seem to be fighting your hardest. It looked like you're trying to demonstrate a point rather than fighting to win. Don't tell me someone as reserved as you is really trying to show off. Others might not notice, but you can't get past me, Zavania.
I should say the same to you, Lord Urslan. You seem to be seeking enjoyment rather than true victory.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. Let's just say I got a little overenthused.
My most heartfelt apologies, one and all, especially to you, Lord Urslan, Lord Zavania.
There's nothing
to forgive, Maria. We both enjoyed ourselves to the fullest.
If anything, I should be apologizing to you. I managed to get myself worked up into a fine frenzy.
Our school's laundry and bathing facilities are open to all racers who wish to use them. And please do not worry, the race will only resume once everyone has made their preparations.
I should hope so, thank goodness.
Now, as for the reindeer who were waiting at checkpoint 2. Gabriel, where did you lead everyone to? You didn't notice, Maria? Then my brilliant strategy worked. Oh, Gabriel, if you can so rally to cause so many such grief, perhaps you should not have yet sufficiently repented your actions.
No, I have.
Enough already. I'll tell you where they are. Team members for this checkpoint are right there. The audience? Are you kidding me? You broadcasted the whole thing? Gabriel points to the massive monitor displaying a crowd whipped up into a frenzy. First half of my Christmas concert is the Tokyo-wide Santa Marathon live broadcast.
It was a little idea I decided to try out. So, how was it, everyone? If you had a good time, make some noise!
No.
Oh boy. Gabriel, you rock! I love you!
Oh, I'm feeling a bit lightheaded from all this shouting. Fucking god, same. Gabriel's image appears on Jumbotron, and the crowd goes even wilder. Among them is a Lupinarian shrieking his sport. Hati! Leaving Gabriel and the others behind outside, you head into the concert hall. Hati approaches you from the audience.
Oh, hey! I watched your whole fight, Arthur. Nobody can outshine Gabriel, but you did brilliantly. I was taking my glow sticks like crazy to support you. Like that one emoji. Are you looking for on your friends? Let's see. Over there. That lot are your next bunch of teammates, right?
You look in the direction to which Hati points.
Please don't get too close to the stage. Stop pushing! Cut it out! Ah!
Fox is a seasoned fighter and one of the most prominent warriors in the Ikebukuro Berserkers. However, Craze fans are threatening to overwhelm him, and he's barely holding them off.
Why are these guys so powerful?
They're as strong as any of the top rankers. Well, to be fair, the top rankers aren't very good.
Hey, Nomad, why is it always like this?
Is it always like this?
What? Are you surprised, Alex? Did you finally come to understand the struggle?
Gabriel, you have them all working as concert staff. I mean, it seemed like such a waste to have them all sitting around waiting.
Don't get too mad about little angel, okay? Take a leaf out of my book of shadows, eh?
What are you wearing, Bathine? That can't be a regulation get up for a stagehand.
No way! These are my own clothes. I look cool enough to be a backup dancer, don't I?
Hey, Pollux, over here! Hey, you always took your time, didn't you? Well, don't blame me, this event's going rather slow with the battle scenes. Pollux walks over to you, shoulders having with exasperation. You alright? I'm here to claim you. Nice dud, Pollux. Thanks. I need another break, though. The fans here remind me of the time the giant Talos tried to crush me. The same Talos? As Hephaestus' Talos? I honestly thought the auto concerts would be full of weaklings, but I guess I was wrong. This is just as bad as the Underground Coliseum. I really underestimated this guild.
Of course you did! All concerts are a test of devotion. They're the stage where you risk your life for the one you love.
I can see that. Perhaps those fan strength really is the real deal.
This gives out every ounce of love, all to show her support for Gabriel. Also that she can shine even brighter.
Harry casts a teary-eyed glance to the side where Gabriel stands like a radiant star.
So you pour out your life force for her sake here? Then this place is essentially your training grounds, which means...
Pollux looks at Hallie, and in that moment he sees his burning devotion in the moony eyes.
You have the same eyes as them. You must be a powerful warrior.
Pollux and Hati exchange glances. Words are no longer necessary between the two recognized warriors.
I'm Hati, from Daikanyama Academy. We both come to Gabriel's concerts, so now we're friends in my books. I'm Pollux. Nice to meet you. I think you and I are gonna be great battlefield buddies.
Pollux and Hati clasp each other's hands firmly.
Firmly grasped it!
A new ship has sailed.
Companionship born of competition. I have such a soft spot for these sorts of tourists.
I am not sure what is happening, but this is very moving. Please, use this to wipe away your tears, Master Tanngrisnir.
Hurry! Get back on stage, Lo. You little angel. I can't hold it off much longer.
Nomad releases a choke cry as the wave of fans finally breaks over him.
Mr. Wolf! Mr. Bodyguard! What have I done? I've ruined the concert. No! I've ruined Christmas!
A mob of fans shouts to the sobbing Gabriel up on Jumbotron, trying to console her. She finally figured it out.
Come now, Gabriel. It would be rude to keep your guests waiting any longer. Can we really go back on stage, Maria? We need to sort out all the racers. You can help to raise everyone's spirits with your voice. I'm sorry, Maria. I'll make this better.
With a bow, Gabriel takes up her microphone and begins singing passionately. She is deaf to her own voice, as she should be, for she is not singing for herself, but to everyone. However, she looks different now. There is a hint of something in her face that perhaps, just perhaps, might be gratitude towards all the participants in this race.
Did you see that? She smiled at me!
I want to apologize to everyone in attendance today. Good luck in the second half of the race. Let's have a big round of applause for our racers as they take off.
The remaining racers have all finished their preparations, and the time has come for them to take off.
Farewell now, young cub. I pray for your success.
Please be sure not to push yourself too hard. You'll only need to, you need only forge ahead, same as always. Thanks. We're going now.
Alright, let's go. We must consolidate before we get going.
You hurry back to sleigh, urged on by Tanngrisnir.
Now then, I suppose I should return to clean the abbey and the boarding house.
Actually, do you have a moment, Zabanya?
Is something the matter, Lord Arsalan? Did you notice something in fault in my fighting?
I don't know if I'd call it a fault, but why were you holding that back?
What do you mean? I was giving it my...
Kiss of fire! Mwah!
I feel like something similar might have happened in the original Halloween event. I ended up playing Halloween, where Zabani was mind controlled by the ghost or whatever, and he was like supposed to be acting as an opposite, and I feel like he did something like that, not exactly like that. And I think our son is poking fun of that.
If you just... Lord Arsalan, please, I beg you to forget about that.
Gee, I wonder why you have that opinion. Volos. Oh, I cannot be so self-conscious.
You still have so much to learn. And the body shop. Alright then, we had some setbacks. Well, looks like we have the green light to get this straight back on the road. Our racers will be leaving the school in the same order that they arrived in the checkpoint. The order will be as follows: Team Claude, Krampus, and Tanngrisnir, followed by the rest of the pack.
Team Tanngrisnir? Shouldn't be Team Marathon?
Wait, what? Claude, Krampus, and Tanngrisnir. Oh, right.
Actually, I am now
riding the sleigh, acting as Santa. I was to be a reindeer originally. Of course, I wouldn't mind being Team Marathon.
As I'm here for Moxie Elite's stead, my friend in line was his. I'm here to help act them.
So it's decided. What do you say, General? Yeah, what's the last super indifferent comment? Leave it to me then.
I guess it's just, if I'm pulling a sleigh either way, I want to carry the name of someone I care about.
Alright, let's head out. Now that I've had some time to rest, I'm ready to go.
You truly are blessed with good friends, Arthur. We only have known each other for a short time, but through those we have met, I feel I have been able to glimpse the traily blaze.
It's the traily blaze. All my friends mean a lot to me. People just tend to cling to me. I don't mind getting closer to you.
Closer to me, you say? I have not taken you to be so forward. For a certain teacher too. Well, I suppose you didn't go to a different school. It must have been fate that brought us together on this team. Thank you so much, Arthur. Please keep your memories close. Treasure them. I know in your heart that these moments with your loved ones are irreplaceable. This very moment is a miracle, like the twinkling of a star.
Tanngrisnir is on to ramble, huh?
Agathon.
General. Next up is our third place team. Take your positions. Alright, it looks like it's our turn. Now everybody, this is where the true competition starts. Let's give it everything we got.
Understood. We will take this victory for our own.
If we're doing this, we're doing everything we can to win.
Oh, you knew the reference! Thank God! I know it's not like everyone watched the movie, but man, it was like 10 out of 10 movies for me. That was extreme bias because I saw it as a kid. And I rewatched it as a kid several times. On the trail we blaze. Roach Eldorado, but Taz ruins the whole movie by breaking through a ship and causing the ship to sink. Well, don't worry, it was Chell who ruined the ship of Miguel and Tulio. So, that ship was sunk anyways. Alright, we'll take the second half. Safety first, though. Let's go, everyone! Let's do this! It is! It really is.
Shasha! You finished the first half of the race in the third place, and now you're moving on to the second half. I'll never take the first place at this rate. Hurry up, Housamo! I wonder if you'll actually be able to pull it off. Anyway, we'll just have to see what happens next time in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Tulio, the hip!
Sorry for anyone who hasn't watched the movie who was completely in the dark, but yeah. It is a good, very good DreamWorks movie. Featuring Miguel and Tulio going to El Dorado. And I think there was that, when I rewatched it like some time ago, like apparently there was like some sort of jaguar creature there, somewhere in the middle of the movie. And I was like, is that referencing Tezcatli Polka? I was like, maybe it is. If you haven't watched it all, you should watch it. Yeah. +1 to that. Okay, anyway, I will just close that contradicting music, and I will bid you all adieu. Thank you for joining me today. We have completed the first half of this event. Tomorrow I will be finishing episodes 4 and 5, and Wednesday I'll be finishing up with episode 6 as well as the epilogue. Have a good, happy holiday season, everyone. Bye. Love you. See ya. Peace.